Hey, what's up guys, it's your girl back with another video. If you're new here, my name is Karina. Thank you so much for being here. So for today's video, I've been wanting to do this, but I'm like, how do I do this and in a way so that people don't judge me? Because I have a lot of foundations and I'm not proud. Like, I literally am not proud of the amount of foundations that I have, because no regular person can go through this many foundations in a timely manner, in a way that is not wasteful, in a way that is not throwing away money. So for today's video, I'm going to do a foundation declutter. I never thought, like for real, I never thought I would be saying these words, because to me, I love all the makeup that I own, especially foundation, especially eyeshadow palettes. Like, I might even be a makeup hoarder at this point, but I like to consider myself a collector. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite foundations that I've have in my go-tos, and some that are probably pretty old that I have in my collection that need to go. And yeah, so that's what we're doing today. And if you're interested, then just stay tuned. Okay, so first I want to start off by sharing a few foundations that I enjoy and use more regularly for different things. To start out, I'm going to be mentioning the Physicians Formula The Healthy Foundation. This foundation is literally one of my favorites, especially for like the no makeup girlies. I'm not sure if they still sell these. I think they do, because I've seen them still on Amazon, and sometimes I can still find it at Walmart. But I use this foundation more so on a day-to-day basis, more so on days in which I'm not putting on a full face of makeup. So for me, I do have a little bit of acne scars. I do have a little bit of unevenness in my skin tone. So I use this just to like help even everything out. And I swear to you, you'll put this on. I put this on and I don't set it with anything. And I swear to you, it looks like your skin, but better. I never have to set it with anything, and it literally just looks like your skin. So I love the way this sits on my skin. I do have I want to say combination. I don't think I want to say combination oily. I have oily skin and it holds up for a really long time. So I really like this one. I'm not sure if their foundation range is pretty good, because I did buy this a while ago. But it also has SPF 20 and I really like that. But yeah, this is one of my go-to foundations for every day. My next one, I'm going to be mentioning my It Cosmetics CC cream. So this one, I want to say it's like a satin radiant finish. It has really good coverage, especially for a CC cream, because sometimes BB creams and CC creams don't be having no coverage. So I really like this one. This one also has a 50 SPF in it, and it also lasts pretty good, and it lasts even longer if you set it. Sometimes I don't set it with like setting powder or anything and it still lasts, but if you set it with powder, it definitely will last a little bit longer. This will last pretty good between like 6 to 8 hours, I want to say. Usually I'll start getting more oily around 4 to 5 hours, but if you set it with some translucent powder, I think it really helps to prolong how good this performs. One of my favorite foundations that I've been using, especially on days where I need my foundation to last all day. This is my Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I'm pretty sure they still sell this in store. I've been using this for a really long time, so I'm not sure. I will double check and put a thumbs up here if it is still in stores and on sale. But this foundation, I swear to you, I will do my makeup at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and it'll be like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to take off my makeup, and my makeup still looks so good. I do get like minor smile lines and stuff, but this lasts so good, especially to be a drugstore foundation. I feel like it even outperforms some of my higher end foundations, and this shit is a drugstore foundation. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm spending too much money on higher end foundations when the drugstore be doing everything that it needs to do for real. But yeah, I really like this one. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys my foundation drawer. Please judge me kindly, because it is not cute in there. We are not looking at it for looks right now. We're just trying to declutter and throw away some foundations that are no good. All right, y'all, so I'm going to open the infamous drawer. Y'all ready? So as y'all can see, this is a lot of stuff, a lot of foundation. It's not all foundation, but majority is. I do have a few setting sprays in here. This is a lot of stuff, and I honestly don't know where to start. But I think I'm going to start with these foundations. So I have a few of these, as you can see, these red tops. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I've loved these for a really long time. I stopped using them because I kind of just forgot that I had them. You know, sometimes I get in a rut of using the same few foundations and then I forget about some of my oldies. But these, you can even see here that they are expired. It says, this one says 121 and this one says 1220. I think they might still have these in store. to buy. I did like these. They had a very skin-like finish. The finish on these was really, really pretty. It was super long wearing and the coverage was also really good for these. If you want to have a full coverage, you could build this one to be that. And I really, really like these also because of the foundation shades. This one had a really good range. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably get rid of all of these because I think they're all expired, honestly. I've gotten to a point where I'm scared to use super expired stuff because I feel like it's gonna break me out. And at this point in my life, it's just not worth it. So I'm gonna be throwing these away. It's really sad because it's a lot of them, but I just can't, I don't want to risk putting this stuff on my face and I just break out. This one says 12/21 also. Not doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna share this one with you guys. So this one, I've kept it because it's so like sentimental to me. This is my first ever high-end foundation. I got this one and it's super dark because this is definitely not my shade, but this one I think I got this one the year of my senior prom in high school, I want to say. I don't think it was junior prom. I think it was senior prom. I went to the MAC counter to get my makeup done. And I remember I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna do my makeup. It's gonna be so pretty for prom. And honestly, I should have done like a trial run and I didn't. So the girl ended up putting this foundation on me. And I remember my dad, he told me, he was like, this foundation is way too orange for you. And at this point, I already had my makeup done, so it was too late. But anyways, I've kept this through the years because it's kind of sentimental for me. But I honestly should just throw it away because I haven't even used it since. It's been a really long time since I even touched it, and I'm sure it's years that expired. So I'm gonna throw this away, but it was nice to have, especially in a time where I couldn't really afford to buy makeup a lot. So that's why I really held on to this for a really long time. Anyways, throwing this in the trash. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one too because this one's expired also. This is 3/21. So I also have this CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. This one is also expired. This is January 19. I tried this one a few times and honestly I can't really remember what this was like on the skin. So I'm not going to comment on this one. I'm just gonna throw it away. And honestly, it's way too dark. I probably got this one as a mixing shade thinking I was this dark and I was not. I also have these L'Oreal True Match Nude. These are the hyaluronic tinted serums. These are really good. I like them a lot. They're a lighter feeling foundation and they also have pretty good coverage. I do have two of these. One of them is a little bit darker than the other. So I'm going to keep both of these because these are relatively newer and I do like to use these. This is another one that I have to throw away. This one's a little bit newer, so I might actually keep this one. This one also expired in 2021, so I'm going to get rid of this. I do have the NARS Naturally Radiant Foundation. This one, I do like this one. It does last a really long time. It has really good coverage, but I think this shade might be a little too yellow for me. Sometimes when I wear it, I have to play with it a little bit to get the bronzers to do what they need to do for it to look right. Sometimes it still looks a little too yellow, but I'm gonna keep it just because it did cost me some money and it's still pretty, you know, pretty good in terms of expiration date. This is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. These foundations, I like these a lot for a really long time. These also have a really good coverage and they have a really long wearing time. Probably still gonna keep this one because I think it's still good. I wanna say it's more of a satin finish, but it still looks really good. All right, so this is my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's been a long time since I've used these, but I do remember liking these a lot because they had a pretty good finish also. So I'm gonna keep this one. So these are my L'Oreal Infallible, also Advanced Never Fail Makeup Foundation. I used to really like these. I swear to you, I don't know what it is that they have in the Infallible line, but these have never failed me. I'm gonna keep both of these because they still look pretty good. The way the foundation lays on your skin just looks so good and it has really good coverage and really long lasting time. So I really like these. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this away. This is the one. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one away. It's also expired in 2020. This one, this is a Mary Kay Pore Minimizer. I got these a long time ago, so I'm probably gonna throw these away. Cause I'm not sure how good this is. Sometimes I like to throw setting sprays or other primers in here because I can't get them to fit anywhere else. I will be organizing this drawer a little bit later in the future. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray. So this setting spray is so good. I swear to you, it makes your foundation look so good and it melts your makeup together so nice. I haven't used it in a long time because as of late I haven't really been using setting sprays, but this is one that I actually would really recommend to make your makeup look so good. Okay, so my next one is the Makeup by Mario foundation. I haven't really used this one too many times. I'm still playing with it to figure out how it works best for me and my skin, but so far so good, so I am gonna still keep this one. Next I have my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. This foundation, I love the finish. I love the lasting power. It honestly, this is called Double Wear for a reason. It lasts all day on your skin and it doesn't feel heavy on it either. And it also has really good coverage. So I feel like if you want to get a foundation that is gonna last you all day, has a good coverage, this is your one. Especially if you're not trying to go to a drugstore, if you're trying to go higher end, this is the one. Then we have the Rare Beauty foundation. This one, it's not necessarily my favorite yet, but I got it. I think I got this one last year sometime, so I'm still gonna keep it. Still good. Next I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter foundation. I might have gotten the wrong shade in this one, but in my pillar months this may still work, so I'm gonna keep it because I got this one pretty recently too. Here I have an unopened Il Makiage foundation. I'm gonna keep this one just because it's still new. Let's see. This is my CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous foundation. I used to use the 3-in-1 years ago and I really liked it. Then it seemed that they discontinued it and it seemed like this was the new one that was coming out to replace it, and so I got it, and then I don't think I ever got around to really using it, and now I feel like, yeah, this is way past expired. It says March 2020 on here, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. These are my Neutrogena CC creams. I want to say I got these maybe within a year or two, and I still need to try these out a little bit more, so I'm going to keep these. This is my Rose Ink foundation. I got this one pretty recently. I'm still playing around with it. I haven't really used it too many times yet, but I'm going to keep this one. So here I have my Maybelline, so here I have my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear foundation. I do believe she discontinued these. Originally I got the shade 240, and then when I heard they were discontinuing it, she was having a sale on the website for these, so I went and grabbed the shade lighter just because that was the one that was closest to my shade, so I know I can make it work. But these I only wear if I know I don't want to wear my makeup for a really long time. Like if I know I'm only gonna need to wear my makeup for like 3 to 5 hours, this is my go-to foundation because it just doesn't last too long. It still looks good for the time that I'm wearing it if I'm going to wear it for that amount of time. I'm gonna use these up because they're still pretty new, so I'm gonna keep these. This is my Maybelline Superstay in the shade 310. This might be a little too dark, so honestly I'm gonna get rid of this one because I haven't, or actually I'm gonna keep this just to use it as a mixer because sometimes some foundations are too light, so I might be able to mix it in with this one to make it work. Here I have my Wet n Wild foundation, Photo Focus foundation. I used to really like these, honestly. This is like a newer one that I haven't used. This foundation, I'm gonna keep this one. It still looks like it's pretty good. I haven't used it in a really long time, so I might play with it again just to see how I feel about it still now. But I used to really like it. I remember I used to wear it in college a lot. This one was really good, so I'm gonna keep this. This is also too dark of a shade in my Fit Me. I'm gonna just get rid of this. I don't think I'm gonna use this one. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is the NYX Plump Right Back primer. I haven't really used this one honestly, so I'm gonna keep it just so I can still use it and see how I feel about it. This is a Essence Fix and Last Jelly Primer. One time I ran out of my e.l.f. primer, the blue one, and I got this one and I didn't even use it. But I'm gonna keep it because it's still pretty good. This foundation is another one of my Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I have a few shades of this. This is in my MN4. The one that I use more on a day-to-day basis is MW2. They're pretty similar in shade, and sometimes I use them interchangeably, so I'm gonna keep these. Okay, this is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I honestly can't even remember the last time that I wore this, and you can see it's looking not cute in here, so I'm gonna get rid of this. These are my ColourPop, the Pretty Fresh foundation. These have really good coverage, so, and these are relatively newer, so I'm gonna keep these. These I need to get rid of because these are expired. Like y'all can see, I had a lot of these because these used to be my motherfucking jam, but I have to get rid of these. Oh, this is one of my almost empties, Maybelline Superstay. Look, like I use this thing up. I really like this one, but this is almost empty, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This is another Desert Focus or Photo Focus by Wet n Wild, but this one looks a little bit more older, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. I used to also keep backups a lot. This is my Maybelline 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect foundation. This one is also, I want to say, pretty old, so I'm gonna get rid of it, honestly, because I don't remember. I feel like this one would feel pretty heavy on my skin really fast, so I'm gonna get rid of. I have two of these, so I'm gonna get rid of both of them. This is a really dark one of this one. I think I have a 310 and a 332. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of this one because I'm probably not gonna use it, even if it is to mix in with other foundations to make it darker. I'm just not gonna use this. I'm gonna throw it away. This is my Nivea Men Sensitive Soothing Post Shave Balm. I don't know if y'all remember Nikki Tutorials. She would use this as her primer, and I was doing that for a really long time until I started using my Milk Makeup Hydra Grip primer. But this is an oldie and still a goodie, so I'm gonna keep this. This is another Physicians Formula. It's a skin mist. I haven't really used this too much, but I like to keep setting sprays sometimes when I'm doing my eyeshadow. For my shimmers, I like to spray my stuff, even if it's not a setting mist that I would use on my face. I still like to have them for eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna keep this because it's still pretty new. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is honestly pretty old, so I'm probably gonna get rid of this. Yeah. I also have this Wet n Wild Concombre Photo Focus setting spray. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's probably pretty old. And then I have another new Milk Makeup Hydra Grip primer. I'm gonna keep this because it's still new. I have a Skindinavia setting spray. This one went viral for a really long time, and I remember I saw somebody had posted that it had went on sale, so I went ahead and got it. I'm gonna keep this because it's still new. I have another one of my CC creams from IT Cosmetics. I'm gonna keep this because it's still new. All right, I'm gonna finish going through this little organizer here. This is an Artist Couture highlighter. I'm gonna keep this and put it in my highlighter drawer. This is a Burt's Bees blush. This is like a corally blush. So I'm gonna put this in my blush drawer. This is a Kylie Cosmetics. It was a highlighter. It was probably like super radiant and super glistening, so I'm gonna keep it. It's still old, but I'm gonna still keep it. This is also a ColourPop highlighter I'm gonna keep. Another Kylie Cosmetics highlighter that I'm gonna keep. This is a ColourPop Super Shock shadow. These are all Super Shock shadows, so I'm gonna keep these and put them in a different drawer. And all of these, this is like a little YSL perfume. I think it was like a travel size perfume. I'm gonna keep this. And all of these things over here, I'm gonna keep these colorful ones, these ones, but I think I'm gonna throw everything else away because it's all super old. Yeah. This is also an e.l.f. highlighter, so I want to keep this. Oh my gosh, and I also forgot my Bite Beauty foundation. I totally forgot that I had this in here. This is a Change Maker foundation. I think Bite Beauty might be going out of business. I could be wrong, but I didn't really like this foundation. I use it from time to time just to use it up because it is relatively new, but it's not my favorite at all by any means. You can definitely find drugstore foundations that are better than this, for sure. I'm gonna take this out and clean it. And then I also have a Physicians Formula Healthy Setting Spray. I'm gonna keep this too. All right, so this is a pile of things that I'm going to be getting rid of. And then this is the pile of things that I'm keeping. But honestly, if you look at the two, I'm doing a pretty good job at getting rid of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these back in the drawer and then be right back. All right, so this is what my drawer is looking like now. I'm gonna keep it like this until I figure out a better organizing system. But yeah, I'm really glad with all of the progress that I made and all the things that I'm decluttering, because I just had a lot of stuff and a lot of it was super old. So I think we did a good job today. Whew. All right, y'all, so that is it for today's video. Honestly, I'm really proud of all the foundations that I decided to get rid of today. I had a lot of foundations, and I might be going through the rest of my makeup later on to declutter a few more things, because I do have a lot of palettes, a lot of everything else that I probably had for a little too long, and things that I probably haven't picked up in years that I probably just need to get rid of so that they're not taking up too much space. I do plan on organizing my foundation drawer a little bit cuter. I've seen the girlies use like organizers to have them like stacked in there really nice. So I'm gonna get some so I can make those look nice and cute in my drawer. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I know it was super lengthy, it was super chatty, it's more so about makeup, but I love watching videos, especially like that, so I can see, you know, the foundations that people like to use. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a huge thumbs up, it'll really help me out, and don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.